My first competitor, he was out of Paso Robles. He trained at Virtus gym out there, and he's from Bakersfield, so we had a lot in common. He looked really tough. We face off here, and immediately I'm just trying to throw him off balance, and I'm thinking butterfly sweep. But the butterfly sweep doesn't work, but I'm super comfortable in my guard. Um, so I just take him to the guard, and then he starts to pass or starts to attempt to pass, and I've got a couple different strategies I like to do from this position. I like to take the back, but he's got his arms wrapped around my waist. I fight for the underhook. Maybe I can get a sweep on him. He pulls his arm back in, defends the underhook, and he's really just trying to focus on my legs as a strategy to pass. Um, I do an overhook on him that kind of just like traps that arm. Something I've been working on with my coaches. And then when he lets go, I get the underhook again. And now my strategy, I'm in half guard. So my strategy is just to get to my arm, turn the corner, and the sweep is just there. You see? So I don't get the points for the sweep because he immediately grabs my neck for a guillotine. This is something that a lot of guys like to do with me because I got a really long neck. But I've been guillotined so many times at my academy over the last 2 years that I got really good at defending it. So I just kind of leave it there. I don't even worry about it. I know that it's not too tight that I can't handle it. And I feel like if he is attacking the guillotine, it's going to burn him out. So here he starts, I feel he's really going for it. So I take my forearm and I slide my forearm onto his throat. It's a legal move. And by applying a lot of pressure, I make him stop thinking about his attacks and he stops thinking about my passing. And now he's just thinking he needs to get my arm off of his throat. So it's really, really uncomfortable. There he lets go of the guillotine. I get the 2 points for the sweep. And then here I just really am applying heavy top pressure to the top of his body. And this is something I've been working on in order to get a sweep or a pass instead of fighting his legs and doing all the fighting down there. I do the fighting on the top of his body, and I just really make it uncomfortable for him. And here he gets uncomfortable on his face. He lets go of his lockdown, and I take them out. And here on the mount, I'm just trying to remain heavy on top of him. He's trying to buck me. He'll try to like shrimp out. So I'm trying to make it where whatever he does is going to put me in an advantageous situation. So there he tries to buck me again. I'm just riding like kind of steady on top and floating. And I'm waiting for him to make a mistake somehow so I can get the sub. Here when he's kind of using his hands to posture up or to keep me off of him, then I just grab the arm, and this gets him a little gun shy. So after a little bit of hand fighting and me threatening some locks, he starts just trying to keep his hands in really close. All right, say it, do it, do it. Come on, yeah! Okay, my brother got the somebody's daughter to cheer for me, and this is gonna be significant later in the video. That's why I showed it. But anyways, so we're here hand fighting. I'm going now. I see like maybe I can get one of his arms and do an armbar. He doesn't let me have anything. He's really just at this point just kind of struggling to just hopefully get me off of his guard. There he bucks me a little bit. I ride to the side and then take side control. My coach is telling me to go knee on belly, so I do go knee on belly. Here he kind of does a turn. It's not actually a sweep. So I just pull guard and then immediately I get him back in my guard. So the match is kind of nearing its end. I'm really thinking, man, can I just get armbar? Can I set up a triangle? Can I set up something so that I can submit this guy? But with the clock winding down, his coach is telling him to just go all out, and my coach is telling me to hang in there. But I really want to get the sub. He gives like a last dying effort here. Time runs out, and then we were good for the match. So that was my first match. Look how buff this guy is. He's a beast.
Would you say I'm the best white belt you've ever met?
No, absolutely.